Hello, everyone. This is the Crimson Cure, welcoming you to the Crimson Tower, a place where we keep a feminine foot on the neck of the gynocracy, feminism, and black male misandry. So go ahead, pull up a chair, stay a while, and listen.
Hey y'all, Donnie Keith here, aka Auntie Peaches from the Aunties Radio Show, also on The Voice of Reason. I'm here to say that ever since my man started taking A game, he's been on top of his A game. What? When I say A game, I mean his A game. He's more focused. He's definitely working out more. His attitude is better. And he's not complaining of all over body aches due to poor blood circulation, because A-Game provides great blood circulation, if you know what I mean, ladies. That blood circulation. Sometimes I have to hide the A-Game in the bushes when I'm out walking the dog just because I want some sleep. If you know what I mean, ladies. Stay on top of your A-Game, fellas. Get your A-Game.
Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I am your host, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So what are we talking about today? The Black gender war. It's stupid. All right? Black gender war is stupid. I want that to marinate, because it's been going on a long time, long enough, longer than YouTube, longer than social media. It's just that social media has allowed it to be seen more and more and more. And the anonymity of social media allows people to say what they want to say, how they want to say it, without a lot of backlash or repercussions and things of that nature. But we're going to talk about why the Black gender war is stupid. And ladies, I'm talking to you. And I'm talking to you specifically because you're the one that's usually going hard in the paint in this little gender war thing. And the one thing that really kind of inspired it is I saw a title from Cocktails with Hyenas, and they were talking about a petition going around to cancel Kevin Samuels. And the comment section of that, under that video, was ridiculous. Now, I'm neither here nor there on him, but they were trying to get him canceled on the basis that, you know, he hates black women. Now, that got me to thinking, y'all always invested in some type of gender war. Y'all the ones that really keep it going. I'm talking to black women. Y'all the ones that constantly keep it going, really, because that man is on his channel doing his thing and y'all be calling in. Let's stop capping with everything. Y'all the ones called into a show. He wouldn't have got big as he was if y'all wasn't so lonely and silly and masculine. If y'all knew how to be women and knew how to get men on your arms, the oldest thing in the book for a woman to know how to do, she come out the womb almost knowing how to do it. And y'all done got so far and lost in the weeds that, and you're so masculine. That's really what your problem is. You're so masculine that you don't even know how to attract a man, let alone keep him, let alone marry him. So y'all are the ones that called into a show. He got more than 1 million subscribers because of you. You subscribe to it. Then you want to run around and sign a petition to try to get him off of social media. That's the most backwards thing. But y'all like being backwards because you always operating and hustling backwards. Yeah, you the most hustling backwards set of hyenas I have ever seen in my whole entire life. But let's get down to the real reasons why the gender war is so stupid. Because I want to go ahead and pose a question, and then we're going to talk about it. Because I want to know, what do you win if you defeat black men in this gender war? I want to know that. And I also want to know, what does winning look like? What does a winning landscape actually look like? Because when you go into war, you actually go into it looking to annihilate the other side. I've never known any war that wasn't violent, and I've never known any war that the two sides didn't disparage each other and did not attempt to annihilate one another in one way, shape, or form, usually physically, usually trying to wipe them off the face of the earth. So I'm asking, are you trying to wipe black men off the face of the earth? Because actually a case could be made for that. Whether or not you're trying to wipe black men off of the face of the earth. Because you start in the womb. You kill them through abortions. Didn't think I was going to go there about a gender war, did you? You kill them in your womb. Those whom you do not kill, you give away for adoption. You put them in the system where little black children are actually going for a lot less than other kids on the market, on the adoption market, the black market. Or they're just in the system not being adopted. But they in the system being abused. They in the system being traumatized. When they get older, you don't mind killing them. I just read an article the other day about a woman in Oklahoma had a shootout with her 17-year-old son, black people, and she killed him. He wounded her, but she killed him. Her own biological child. It was some type of argument. You mean to tell me there's an argument that's serious enough for y'all to get into an all-out shootout, a mother and a son? So both of y'all was strapped up and y'all shot trying to kill each other? And as the mother, this was all right. She survived it, because hyenas is almost bulletproof. So she was able to survive it. The young man did not. His life is gone. I double dog dare to cry. Right? He gets older. You kick him out of the house. You call the police on him. You get him in trouble. You lie on him. You do all kinds of sorts of things to him. So a case really could be made that you are trying to do your best, your level best, to wipe black men off of the planet, starting when he's too young to fight back. After they're grown, you call the police on them again. Snitching on them, ratting them out. When you get mad at them, you send the Romans at him, knowing that could be a life or death situation. You don't care about that. So in war, you're trying to annihilate, but you're going against your own nature. That's the stupid part. You got a gender war going, but to what end? Because if you annihilate black men, goofball, you gonna be mad. You annihilated because you're goofy. You don't even know what that means. You don't even know what's happening or what you're trying to do. You're so busy trying to be right that you will forego your own survival. Y'all still ain't came back. C-19 done went on. People still feeling the effects of that. OnlyFans say they gonna cut you off. You done scam for PPP loans. You done scam for unemployment loans. You done scam for all kinds of stuff. And no matter how difficult things get for you in a survival stage, you too busy on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram and wherever else, Twitter, trying to be right about how black men ain't nothing and how you don't need them. And how every time you turn around, you got something disparaging to say about a black man and how you ain't gonna do this and how you ain't gonna do that and what kind of relationship you don't need to be in. But you constantly begging them for something in some type of way, shape, or form or capacity. The stupidest part about it is you go against your own nature to so-called be right, and you're not right. You're wrong. You going against everything in a woman. You ain't never stopped to think who got you on a gender war with your own men, and who does that anyway. No other group of women I know of is even engaged in no stupid stuff like this. But black women, you can count on a hyena to be engaged in some stupidity. Ongoing. Never stop to think about the destruction that not having the men around has caused in your personal life, has caused in your children's life, has caused in the life of the community, has caused in the society at large for black people. You ain't stopped to think not one time on none of it. Yet you will call yourself, get on here and try to cancel somebody because he quote unquote hate black women when you're the one that made him popular. Like, y'all so backwards. Now you don't like what he's saying because he make you look at yourself and it ain't all that good of a reflection when you look, but you knew it wasn't no good reflection. You knew when you called you was masculine and you was out of your 57 years of living, you ain't never been in a relationship longer than 3 years and all that old foolishness. You want a high value man and all this crazy. You don't even know what a high value man is. You too busy being a man to find one. You engage in a gender war that has done nothing but reap destruction all around you, and you still will get your silly self all over somewhere, all on TV, all on reality shows, acting a plumb fool. Then want somebody to love you. Then want somebody to come marry you. You want somebody to be loyal to you. You want somebody to be true to you. You can't even stand the sight of yourself. And you want somebody to just come in. This is the very men that you have an agenda war with, mind you. These men is supposed to all of a sudden forget that you are buck wild out here in these streets and just come wife you up. Just come love you and wife you and tell you how wonderful and how much of a queen. You a queen. She's my queen to be. She just want to be a queen. All y'all need to knock it off. So I'll ask my question again. Black women, what do you win if you defeat, quote unquote, black men in the gender war? What do you win? What's the prize? What's the promised price? That's what I want to know. And what does winning look like? What does it look like in your personal life? What do you gain that you don't have now and didn't have before? What do you gain? What value is this gender war? What is it costing you to be right? When you look around and take inventory of your life and where you at, what has it cost you? And are you right? Do you feel fulfilled? Do you feel better about yourself? Are you living the best possible life that you can live while hating the very men that are counterparts to you? I want to know in the comment section. I'm not playing. I want some answers to this. And I want the women to answer me. Y'all know some gynocrats listening. I want you to answer. What does winning look like? What does that look like for you? Live a life with no man at all, ever? What does it look like? I'm interested to know. I bet ain't nobody never asked no gynocrat, if you win the gender war, what do you win? If you manage to silence all black men, what do you win? How does that benefit you? What do you gain out of it? What do you get out of it? Here's what you need to get. You need to step back, and what you need to do is you need to study your own nature, because you don't know nothing about who you are. You so wrapped up in what Zaddy told you to do and the program he got you running on, how to destroy your community, how to destroy your man, how to destroy your children, and ultimately how to destroy yourself, that you have never stepped back to examine who you were as a woman. And that's really the real shame. Because all of the things underneath female nature on this chart that you're looking at right here, y'all don't know nothing about that. Because you don't know how to be women. How you gonna know how to be a woman and you don't know nothing about your nature? How? But you the first to claim how much of a grown woman you are. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not even grown enough to realize that the value system that you are under is backwards and that you need one like this. You don't even understand that you're supposed to have spiritual value, health value, family, appearance, dwelling. You don't know none of that. None of that. You don't have any of that under control at all. You don't even think about it. You don't even deal with it. You don't even deal with who you are. You don't know who you are. You don't teach your girls. You don't teach your boys. You raise your boys up to be effeminate. You raise your girls up to be masculine. You don't know your head from a hole in the ground. And you want to get somewhere and have a gender war with somebody. Knock it off. That's what you really need to do. Knock it all the way off. I advise you to understand what war really means. And haven't you waged enough war on yourself and your community? And when is it going to be time to put it down? I advise you to put it down. We got bigger fish to fry, and you cannot stop bickering and arguing with black men over the littlest, simplest stuff. Thinking it's a big deal, thinking you doing something, thinking you smart. So sound off in the comment section for me. Once again, I'm going to pose the question, what do you win, black women? What do you win if you defeat black men in the gender war? I'm highly interested to know. Sound off in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm the Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites. Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor, who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.